Hi guys, this is Bill from Spencer1984.com with an update about what's on the bench. As you can see, I've got a lot more finished on the 64 Galaxie now. I've got the decals all on, the windows in, and the major assembly work is all finished now. I do still have to do a few more small details. I need to add the straps to the rear window, I need to add the fuel fill, and I need to do some touch-up work to things like the door handles, the headlight and tail light covers. But for the most part, it's just about finished. I am going to have to put it on hold because I neglected to make the Mike Marsh decals that are supposed to go here on the door sills. I thought I had those as one of the sheets, but it's actually one of my future runs. So I'm going to shelve this for a couple of weeks until I can get some new decal stock in, get those printed, and then I'll be able to finish this up. But I'll have everything else done so that when that comes, I'll be able to finish it off with no other delays. I also did some custom figure work this week. This is the Year of the Horse Masterpiece Optimus Prime, and it's a reissue of the MP10 Masterpiece Prime. And the original release of this, I missed when it was in stores. I actually never saw one in person. They completely sold out before I had a chance to get one. But it was the same mold, just brighter red, brighter blue, and instead of the black for the arms and the abdomen and such, it had more red. So it was basically the original animated colors for Optimus. And having gotten this one and seeing it in person, I actually think that that may have been lucky in the end, because I really like the colors that they used on this. I like the darker, it's giving it kind of more of a comic book feel to it. The only problem that I really had with it was that all the trim was done in gold. So I repainted the grill in his abdomen steel with silver outlining. I redid the bumper piece that's in his chest with bare metal foil. And I redid the smokestacks with more bare metal foil, and the pipes themselves are metal tubing. The tanks on his legs are more bare metal foil. And I removed the Year of the Horse Autobot combined symbol from this shoulder. I used non-acetone nail polish remover and then polished it with some Novus to bring it back to the original plastic look. And his left shoulder, I used the Repro labels, which was the perfect size. The other thing that I did was I gave him a new ion rifle. The original piece was a little chunky looking. It folded up, so it had a big hinge in the middle, it's got a lot of visible screw heads, and it just really was not a great looking piece. Even in its original black, I just wasn't really wowed by it. So I totally scratch built this out of tubing and other styrene components. And I carved it so that it fit in his hand properly, with the stock resting on his forearm, very much like the original G1 toy did, other than he can now properly hold it instead of trying to hold it by the ammo clip. So that's it for this week. Since I'm going to be putting the Galaxie on hold for a little bit until I can get those last few decals made, I'm going to be starting on something new next week. I'm not sure exactly what that's going to be yet. I'm going to have to look through my stash and see what calls to me. But check back then, see what's new, and thanks for watching.